Taurus, you have soil, stability, and simplicity. Okay, so interesting. I actually even went out into the garden and collected some new flowers for today and my space. So there's something about connecting with earth, soil, literally. You are an earth sign, Taurus, and there is this soul calling to connect with earth, with the simple things in life. Now, I was really called to the roses today, and there's something about taking time to smell the roses because these smell divine. It's really slowing down and appreciating the simple things in life. Strong message coming through for the rest of August. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. As always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, what does Taurus need to know? I'm seeing 111, so strong message from your angels that you are on the right path here. We have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, and it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Interesting. This is this time to ground, to remind yourself of the simple things in life, is a time where you then have space to release what comes up. If we are constantly moving at a fast pace, we don't actually even see the things that are going on within us. So there's this really hermit energy that I'm getting with your energy. Things are moving in the background. There is emotion as well with this energy. There's something about remembrance as well. Remembering what is important, the simple things in life. Curious energy here. I'm hearing like take it back, going old school. So I don't know what that means. Maybe you're listening to some older music. Maybe this reconnecting with the earth is making you feel like, man, this reminds me of when I was a kid, or just how the world used to operate back in the day. They were so connected to the land, connected to the earth. So that's interesting. What else is coming through for Taurus? We have financial constraints, number 13. There's another one in here. So before jumping on that, thank you, Spirit. We have happy family at the bottom of the deck. There's this. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Journey, number 2. Okay. So there is a shift in energy here. You may be feeling like you don't have enough. Now, that could be finances. It could just be anything. You don't have enough of something, that scarcity mindset. But when we slow down, we connect with the earth. You are an earth sign, Taurus, and you're being guided here to remember that. There's that remembrance. And when you connect with the earth, you can release this negativity of scarcity, because the earth provides us with so much. It provides us with everything that we need to sustain. Now, in the 3D reality of today's society, that may not look the case, but it's like remembering, actually, we have all that we need. The earth provides. And that brings way to this happy energy within your family. But this is that 10 of Cups energy, this emotional fulfillment. Because there may be some fears around finances here, and you are on a journey moving through this, because nothing is set in stone. When this person goes on a journey, she has no idea where this path is going to lead. but I'm getting a strong message here around the connection to Earth. So you may be speaking to Earth guardians, someone that feels very connected to the land, very ancient it feels as well. But this is about stability, and when we have that scarcity mindset, it rattles our stability. And because you're moving through something here with a journey and nothing is set in stone, you're being guided to ground. However you do that, maybe it's gardening, maybe it's smelling the roses, maybe it's connecting with nature in some way, shape or form. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot, Taurus. 555. Gosh, you're getting a lot of angel numbers. There's a lot of change going on in your world. But you are on the right path because we had 111 too. Okay. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're balancing something out here. You're going through a transformation with the snake energy here as well. Okay, let's have a look at your energy. The Eight of Cups. This reminds me of the Journey card. So you are leaving behind old scarcity mindset, but also you may be going on a different path. Whatever that looks like for you in terms of moving, career, relationships, the works, right? You are moving in a different direction. Now, the Eight of Cups leads to the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. But during this, the Eight of Cups does feel a little dark with the moon here. And that's moving through this negativity. Release the negativity, release the scarcity mindset, and remember that you have everything you need here within you, within your home, which is Earth, which is interesting. So really taking it back, that old school mentality. Let's have a look at your challenge, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about going down a different path. Here's the old path, here's the new path. Going down the new path is your current challenge. Let's have a look what's coming towards you. The Seven of Wands. Interesting. This is a very defensive energy. It's about protecting. So we'll have to dive a little deeper there. You're either protecting this new path. I feel like a little bit of both. Your ego is trying to protect you from, I'm hearing poverty for some reason, but that's that financial constraints. Your ego is trying to protect you here because you're moving in a different direction. So it's pushing on your old limits, your old limitations here. You're also trying to protect this new path as well. So there's protection at both ends that I'm getting. What is your advice here? The Six of Cups. This is the past. Interesting. Guess what's in? It's roses. Roses may be of significance to you. You may want to look up the spiritual meaning of roses, especially because they were channeled for today as well. Stop and smell the roses. There's something nostalgic here. There's a remembrance, a soul remembrance of your connection to Earth. Fascinating reading so far. Let's dive deeper. Let's get some clarifiers out here. The Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Taurus for the rest of August? Yes, the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is that challenge, right? Going in the new direction. The Strength card, Leo energy. It's knowing that you have the strength to walk away or walk towards this new path. because the Eight of Cups is doing both. It is walking away from the old, but it's also walking towards the new. That's what I was getting with this energy as well. It was like it was protecting the new path, but it was also that old trying to cling on and protect you from the unknown. The Strength card is all about taming that ego, the mind, the fears. It's time to release negativity here. So it is coming through strongly. Why is the Two of Wands in Taurus's challenge? Yeah. We have the moon, again, a lot of emotion, but we also have a lot of unknown. The Four of Cups, there could be some boredom here or fear of disappointment in your intuition, in the unknown, in not knowing where it's going to lead you. It's a lot of emotion stirring here, but we do have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is ultimately self-sabotage. But all self-sabotage is the ego trying to protect the old that is leaving, the old limitations, the old mindset that has created this false sense of security. But you've now outgrown these old limitations, and the ego doesn't know what the new path, the new way of being is going to be safe or not. So it kind of rises to keep you safe. Now, it's your job here to discern, is this actually keeping me safe, or is this just the old fears rising? Because we don't know. We have fear of disappointment. The High Priestess, again, more unknown, but also following the things that you cannot tangibly see. So this is following your intuition, is making you a little bit uncomfortable, or there's this rise of lack and scarcity mindset here. Again, your advice here is to ground, return to the basics, look at the simplicities of life and how you actually have everything that you need. You're not actually in this space of lack. It's the old trying to creep back in, I feel. So the Seven of Wands is what's coming towards you. Yes, okay. Clear guidance today. And we have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I was getting two polar energies here. You're protecting the new path and the new way forward, but the old ego is protecting the old path. And so there is this push-pull energy. We have the Knight of Wands. This is the classic in and out energy. So remembering that when we experience in and out energy, it is balancing things out. You can't just go from one to the other. There's this almost resistance in some ways, but it's seeing both sides of the debate almost, because you're having like an internal debate, fighting here, defending safety. But what this is moving into a new path. You always have to look at the old way of doing it and go, I hear you, I understand why you were there and why we've done things in the past, but this way is still safe. This way is still aligned, because there is massive change going on with the Wheel of Fortune here. And we have Temperance, alchemizing, balancing things out. So that's why there's this push-pull energy. That's why you're both defending the new path and the old path. It's almost like feeling a little bit conflicted, but also on both sides at the same time. You understand both debates, both sides of the story here. It keeps coming back to this ground yourself. Ground yourself as you go through this rebalance here. Okay, so the Six of Cups is your advice. Now, interestingly, this is about the past. The Six of Cups is a nostalgic energy, and I have just done a meditation which is upgrading the past to create a balanced future. So, and you're going through this balance. So it's interesting that comes through. Check it out on my YouTube channel if it is something of interest to you. So let's have a look. Six of Cups. Why is this here for Taurus? The Four of Wands. This is all about grounded energy, stability, simplicity, soil. Very much connected here. So ground yourself during this time. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Death card coming out in the reverse. Upright, this is about an ending. This is about transformation. Reverse, there's this resistance to it. And we've pulled that through the whole reading here. So your advice here is to keep working at the resistance to this change. Understanding it, looking at it, speaking with it, but also to ground yourself. There's something really significant about roses within this reading. It may be of significance to you personally, but maybe just stop and smell the roses. Really ground yourself during this time and remind yourself that you are safe here. There may be some past lives, past generational stuff. Again, that was pulled through with that meditation, so that may be of significance for you and may resonate. Let me know if it resonates in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for future zodiac energy updates. But this is your reading, and I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.